Hello there, it is Pete over at the Sampleist, and today we are checking out White Falcon by Ample Sound. Ample Sound have added to their already impressive virtual guitar collection with White Falcon, a library based upon a Gretsch Vintage 1959 White Falcon. This guitar has two distinct different libraries, the finger library, which is perfect for jazz or blues fingerstyle, with the pick library for 6s and 70s retro rock. With a newly updated Ample Guitar 4.01 engine and full force, White Falcon is a great way to get a vintage £8,000 plus Gretsch into your DAW. White Falcon downloads at 6.9GB and it runs in the Ample Sound Guitar 4.01 engine plugin. It sells for $119 on intro price and throughout the Ample Sound winter sale, which lasts until December the 1st. In this video, we're going to check out the sounds and the functionality of White Falcon. In particular, we are going to have a really good look at the riffer, and I will then put it into a composition. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Ample Sound for sending us a copy of White Falcon. While we do get the libraries for free, it doesn't in any way influence our thoughts, ideas or judgments. We are just working composers giving you our insights. And of course, if you've not done so already, please do hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's check out White Falcon. Here we go, we have the White Falcon from Ample Sound loaded up in the Ample Guitar 4.01 plugin. Now this has just been updated. It's quite a big update. There's some really cool new features. So if you do have previous Ample Sound guitars, see if they have been updated as well. I'm going to play you the White Falcon and then I'm going to talk about why I am playing it like this. Now it sounds amazing, the sampling is absolutely spot on and it's so incredibly playable. However, you might be saying, Pete, why are you playing this like a piano? And the reason being, I've played guitar for the last 35 years now, and I do also have a jazz and classical degree. So if you actually gave me the physical White Falcon, I'll play jazz all day long, absolutely love it. However, I cannot translate what I would do on a guitar onto a MIDI keyboard. So what we're going to do later in the video is look at the riffer, so you get a really good idea of what a White Falcon performance sounds like. Before that though, let's check out the functionality. So with every Ample Sound instrument, you'll find the articulations on the left. So we have some taps. So a nice tapped articulation. Then we've got pinch harmonics, so these are using the pick. Now, if I play a harmonic and then the next note legato, it will fret like a sustain note. So yeah, make sure you play them detached. And then we've got our standard sustains. It sounds absolutely beautiful. You can play that for hours. Then we've got natural harmonics. Just make sure I'm playing those detached as well. We've got palm mutes. Beautiful. And then we've got legato slide. This is great. If I play an open D. Actually, not an open D. Let's play an E. And then we go slide up. Ah. Silly me. Got to make sure I actually click the articulation on. Amazing. Love that. And then we got hammer on and pull off. And then a mordant. Absolutely fantastic. And you can see exactly what you're playing up here as well. Now, there are different noise keys. And then there's other controls. So it does actually tell you what you are going to have. So it's strummer mode we are going to look at in a moment. We've got note repeater, auto, legato mode, etc. We've got pick scrape. What's this one? FX slide turn. FX slide down. And then open string first. So it changes the play mode up here as well. Okay. Now, I'm not going to spend ages talking about these. One thing that's really, really useful is vibrato. So you can have mod wheel vibrato, and then you can do bends. Using the bend wheel. There we go. So that's a general overview. There's different controls, can change microphone positions, panning. You can double up the guitar, put a capo on it if you want to. And then these are quite important. This is the release noise gain, the effects gain, and the finger release noise. So if you want a really, really clean sounding guitar, you can do that. And then we've got the pick attack and the humanization as well. So there's plenty going on. But there is even more going on. If I click on default, that is our default setting. And the library actually has two sections. We've got the finger and then we've got the pick. So for example, if I go blue bossa, yes, I want to continue. Yeah, don't quite know what I'm playing there. This has got a bit of an overdrive. Lovely. And then let's do Mr. Sandman. Nothing else matters. I'm playing it really badly on purpose because obviously we don't want to get a copyright strike. But yeah, you can see we've got these authors sort of based on Metallica, Stomping the Savoy. So there's a few finger presets. Let's do one more, Walking Jazz. And this is great for sort of jazz blues. Lovely. And then we've got some pick. So we've got Californication. Yeah, it really does have that Chili Peppers vibe. She Sells Sanctuary. See, I can play all these on guitar, and I'm going to do like really ham-fisted. Actually, not even ham-fisted versions, just playing around. Yep. Okay, so you get an idea. The pick is more for sort of rock, 60s, 70s rock, and then we got some very smooth jazz and blues fingerstyle. Now, they weren't the best examples, as I've already said. So we're going to move on to listen to what this instrument can do. And this is why I've done this one in DAW mode, because I know that I'm going to be moving around. So let's just go back up to Blue Bossa. Now, this is the Riffer. The Riffer is amazing. It has just been updated, and you can see we've got a preloaded riff. So let's just hear what it sounds like. Now that is absolutely incredible. So you can adjust everything, move the notes around, you can change the chords, change the key up here as well, and it will automatically transpose everything. So we go, yeah, I've transposed it. So you can create these arrangements in the plugin itself. And then once you've done that, I'm just going to quickly move the plugin over. And down here, we've got the MIDI drag tool. So if you just want to drag that in, and then I'm at 120, so it might sound a little bit different. Okay, so all the MIDI information, all the key switches, everything comes over with it. It's absolutely incredible stuff. I did just speed up to 140, which wasn't quick enough. So it plays in the instrument in real time, and it sounds absolutely fantastic. So let's check out some more sounds from this. Oh, if you want to change to the next one, you just go to the next riff, and there we go. And you can actually load, you can save and load any riffs that you've made as well. So if I was to play this one. Now, I'm not going to get precious about it. These sound far better than my MIDI keyboard playing. So let's go for blues funk and play this one. It's going to try and center that a bit better. I can move on to the next one. It's absolutely superb, isn't it? Do one more. And generally, you do get told the tempo as well. Let's go for blues jazz, A minor. So quite a standard jazz arrangement there, which sounds absolutely beautiful. Let's go for some blues licks. So you can see we've got different types, we've got rhythm and lead as well. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. So there's a pop arpeggio. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's do blues time, get some more licks going. So that level of realism is superb, absolutely superb. And again, you can just drag those in. So you can make an arrangement, a rhythm arrangement, and then play your own licks and adjust the notes and the direction and the phrasing. Really, really clever stuff. Now, let's just quickly go to, I'll go to a pick pattern. I'm going to stop it there just in case there is any kind of copyright strike. Brilliant. Every word you say. Beautiful. I've got to do it. Gonna stop that there. Nothing else matters. Just right there in the riffer. And the really interesting thing is you can drag in your own MIDI files and also Guitar Pro files. So I use Guitar Pro all the time to learn new tracks. I'm currently relearning my recital from university, so it's a lot of Steve Vai and Joe Satriani stuff, and I've got one song left. Amazing. Anyway, don't need to go on about that. The Ordinary Road. I mean, how amazing does that sound? It is amazing. So the riffer, you can go through different riffs. There we go. Yeah. And just keep cycling through, and you can, like, say, load and save and adjust and drag them into your DAW. So really, really cool tool. Now, for someone like me who, like I say, has played guitar the last 35 years, this is invaluable. This is a big deal for me. And Ample Sound, there's nothing like it. They've absolutely knocked it out of the park when it comes to the riffer. So let's look at the strummer. So the strummer is here. Now, you can toggle the strum on and off. If I play the C note, there you go, the on-off button's there. So now when I press C, it's going to strum. And then I can change the chord in real time. But I'm a little bit all over the place there. So what you can actually do is trigger them with the keys on. If I just show you this, these are the keys that you can trigger the strummer. But you need to have the strummer on. Would help if I did it in time. Now, you can change the strum pattern so you can see what it's going to look like. of course, when you get these into your DAW, they are seamless. And there's lots of different controls. Obviously, the quantize you can humanize, so it's a little bit more free. Adjust the strum time. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. The controls are amazing. Very cool stuff, isn't it? So that is the strummer, and it goes on. The list goes on. Let's turn the strummer off. We have the guitar tab player. So I believe that's playing to my tempo. So actually, this is at 78. Now you can learn to play different pieces, which is very, very cool. So the tab player is Ace, and you can import, I believe, you can load different tabs in and it will come up here and you can sort of practice and get it again. You can MIDI drop it in your DAW as well. Really, really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. And then we've got different amp sounds. Okay, so that's what we sound like at the moment. Yeah. Just gorgeous sounds, absolutely gorgeous sounds. And you've got all of these different folders full of them. Got some metal. I mean, you can see there's a lot of Metallica songs going on. Again, playing it completely badly, incorrectly, for copyright reasons. Very cool stuff. So, it's not just a sort of jazz and blues guitar. I mean, there's so many cool things. A bit of G and R. So many cool sounds I was going with. November Rain. completely all over the place. I played that in 2 different bands. Yeah, Love Bites. There's a bit of Def Leppard. Anyway, I'm going to stop playing these. But again, all these different sounds going on. That's obviously based on a JCM 800, a Marshall. So cool, so cool. And then we've got some different effects as well. Oh, I say effects. This is, sorry. I was just thinking about the different amp sims, but yeah. And I used to own a JCM 2000. I wish I still had it. This is our EQ and compressor, stereo spread as well, and reverb. So you can mess around with those as well, which is really cool. And then you've got the different settings. So lots of different settings for the actual instrument. I won't show you my personal details there. You can even microtonally change the pitch as well in the tuning, which is really, really cool. And then finally, we have this hand, and you can adjust between finger and pick. So, ever so quickly, if I just go back to Bossa Nova. Then I'll change that to pick. You actually get the Bossa Nova but it's picked. So here it says library finger, but you can switch between the finger picked and the finger picked and the picked. So if I play this lick now, that's the picked version, but you can also have that with a finger library. And I believe if I load a pick here, that will automatically change up there. So when I play through the different examples and I separated the libraries like that, it is playing them, but you can play, you know, Californication using a finger pick if you want to. Like that. Lovely. Now, that is the White Falcon. As you can see, it's a very, very versatile guitar. Now, what I decided to do for my composition was just take it all back, and I just used the default setting, and it's a single guitar with a drum kit. And it kind of took it back to my university days where it was, you know, we're not allowed to use vibrato. All the phrasing was very, very precise and very picked and very dynamic. So that's what I've tried to employ here. Lots of staggered chords and interesting progressions. So see what you think. It's something a little bit different. I have listened to all of the Ample Sound demos and I wanted to create something a little bit different, but do check their demos out. They are amazing. Anyway, without further ado, here is my composition, and then I'm going to give you my closing thoughts. Here we go. It is closing thoughts time, and we're talking about White Falcon from Ample Sound. First of all, I absolutely love the guitar. I am a guitarist myself, and I will never, ever, ever, ever have the opportunity to own a Gretsch White Falcon. So this really is the next best thing. And of course, the way Ample Sound have sampled this guitar is absolutely beautiful. It is impeccable. I love having the pick version and the finger version of the library, and it manages to squeeze so many different tones out of the White Falcon without relying on effects or anything like that. It is just pure, beautifully sampled guitar. Now, the way Ample Sound have presented this guitar, of course, I've used their different guitars for a very, very long time, and I've seen them improve engine upon engine. We're on 4.01, and I have to say, everything is more streamlined, it's cleaner, it's more responsive, everything. It always worked really, really well, but it is so much easier to play and perform with. And of course, there is a learning curve, especially key switching through those articulations, but it is fantastic. But it's so much more than that. We have the riffer. Now, the riffer is absolutely amazing. It's kind of like having a mini guitar DAW in your bigger DAW, and of course you drag and drop the MIDI that you create, and you can use the many different riffs that the instrument comes with. I'm not entirely sure how many there are, but I've spent hours with this instrument and I still haven't discovered all of them, or probably not even scratched the surface on them. So you've got all of these incredibly well-made performances, and you can adjust them, you can tweak them, you can adjust the chord progressions, change the key. Really, really useful stuff. Then of course we've got the strummer, and you can just create amazing strummed rhythms. Now obviously in my demo I just went for a drum kit and then almost improvised guitar. I have mentioned earlier in the video I am a guitarist, and I do have a fancy degree, it's not really that fancy, in jazz and classical music, and I love jazz. I spent 3 hours every Friday morning for 3 years studying advanced jazz, and it is amazing. I can't replicate that on a keyboard. I can do it on a guitar. So having all of these tools and this technology in your DAW to make convincing guitar performances is absolutely incredible. So do I recommend it? I absolutely do. Having a beautiful Gretsch White Falcon in your DAW, the sampling's amazing, as many different articulations as you want. You have the ability just to sort of go in like I did and program a sort of free-flowing performance or composition, or you can use the riffer, the strummer. You can import your own MIDI files, your guitar profiles as well. Absolutely fantastic stuff. It's just beautiful. So if you want to play jazz, or you want to do some 60s, 70s pop, yeah, it's absolutely brilliant for that. Did I say pop? Maybe more rock. Amazing. Do check out the Ample Sound demos because they are brilliant. They're very, very varied. They're very different to mine. I wanted to do a completely different take, and I didn't have a huge amount of time to sort of sketch all this out. So hopefully from this video you get a really good idea of the different sounds and different functions that White Falcon has. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Ample Sound for sending over a copy of White Falcon so we can make this video. If you like what you heard, feel free to leave a like on the video, and of course drop us a comment. What do you think about White Falcon? Have you already picked it up? Do you use any other Ample Sound guitars? And of course, if you're not done so already, please do check out our other videos on YouTube. We are nearly on 600, which is great for just under 3 years. So there's definitely something for everyone. And of course, please hit that subscribe button. We don't have any kind of affiliate links or advertising deals. We just love making these videos for the benefit of the composing community and of course the developers as well. So we thank everyone for your continued support. Until next time, have a great day and keep making that beautiful jazzy music.